We need that report Irilyn was asking about.
Trouble coming. All right. The dragon's a fang scorcher that attacked villages. We're close to her lair.
This shouldn't be too bad, right? We fought 2 dragons at once in Hossberg.
The dragons we fought in Hossberg were being ordered around by the gods. They were attack dogs. This is a wolf, a big wolf, fighting in her own territory. Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
This is your dance. Show us the steps.
Stay in the trees as long as you can. It's gonna get hot when she sees us. Hey, Balara. You gonna be okay with this dragon?
Oh, definitely. It's interesting seeing how the magic is more stable in this part of Arlathan. Does the dragon somehow stabilize the ambient magical energy, or did it pick the location because of less ambient magic?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out after we kill her. Hang on. Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The way that debris is placed doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
If you say so, you're the dragon expert.
Careful. She can hear metal clanking from a half-mile away.
You heard Tosh. Light steps.
You know how to take orders.
We're here to kill a dragon. I'm inclined to listen to the expert.
Hunting call. Spooks prey, so they bolt out into the open.
I can see how that'd work.
Wait. Antam.
Haven't seen many Antam in Arlathan before. Wonder what they're doing here.
No idea. But they were setting an ambush.
Guess they didn't know about your keen sense of smell.
Come on. We can circle around. Hit them where they're not expecting us.
Everyone all right?
What did the Antam mean? They knew I'd come for the Fang Scorcher? I only came because she attacked villages.
Maybe they baited it into attacking the villages somehow to lure you out here.
We're the Dragon King, whoever that is.
Stupid name. Let's look around. I need to know what's going on. Bastards! They're the ones who've been capturing dragons and blighting them. Turning them over to Gildanane in exchange for power. Hisra Marluk Vashvatari Brock! We knew the Antam were involved. Now we know it's the Dragon King. That's who we find and kill. We can get to the Fang Scorcher's lair up through there. Whenever you're ready.
Look out! Fire!
There's All right, she knows we're here. That means quick beats quiet. Stay clear of the fire. It's like oil. Gets on you and keeps burning.
More on Tom!
Back! Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Today, you're Dragon Slayers. Now let's see what she had in her lair. Probably that big building over there. Let me know when you're ready to get out of here. Just tell me when you're ready.
Let's head out now. Trophy from the Fang Scorcher?
She was a good fight. Thanks for listening to me during the hunt. Not everyone does.
Anyone who doesn't listen to you about dragons is an idiot.
Or a meal.
Ouch. When you were standing over the dragon, you said something. Chakra Toebra. It's the same thing your mother told you. You struggle the way you are?
You must struggle with what you are. It's what she told me when I was a kid. Still does. So I don't let the dragon out.
Meaning your fire breath?
It's not just about the fire. It's about how stuff makes me feel. What I do when I'm angry. And probably about you and me.
I care about you, Tosh. If you need us to slow down, then you're worth the wait.
No. It's not that. I'm saying it wrong. I like being with you. My mother worries about how I get when I care about someone. I feel too much, like it's all I can see. I build it up in my mind, and then if it isn't like that in the real world, it's like I get stuck. I get the same way when I'm angry. Like the fire. The rage is all I have. I don't want to be that. I don't want it to mess up us.
Hey, I like your fire. I like how much you care about things. So stop apologizing.
You haven't seen all the bad stuff yet.
When I do, we'll deal with it. But your fire is part of who you are, and I like who you are. In fact, it's probably because of your fire that we're still here, and that dragon isn't.
Yeah, guess you're right. I think I'm ready to talk with my mother about who I am.
Yeah?
I want her to see the real me. Might invite her to the lighthouse. Maybe that way she doesn't spend the whole time talking about that old tablet.
I'm still a little concerned about whoever sent the Antom. They mention the Dragon King?
Yeah, the asshole who's capturing dragons and blighting them for Gillinane. I'll ask Isabella to look for him. Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
The trap had failed. The Fang Scorcher was dead. But the Dragon King was a patient hunter. All he needed was a little help from a trader in the Lords of Fortune to set a new trap. And the bait was sure to bring Tosh running.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people...
You're from Ferelden, aren't you? Got some new supplies. Take a look. Come back anytime.
You're watching me.
I watch everyone.
You're worried about what I heard through the stone, aren't you?
Yes.
Me too.
So where's the gate?
Is it true the on Tom having to?
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Alia. She's loose in Ducktown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The Threads and Alia's Venatori are at war. Quiet, of course. Neither side wants Templars on them. We stay in the Threads' graces. They share what they know.
What about Rana? Can she help?
I told Rana that Alia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
You're worried about her.
I'm worried about everyone. Tired enough to admit it.
Dogtown's protected. What can the Threads do for you?
Alia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
We know people in this town. Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Alia used the Threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscle, spies. These people, they disappear.
And you haven't reported it.
We're not looking for attention. Besides, what have Templars and Magisters done for us lately?
We've got you. And you won't stop looking. I've got names, missing ones, all yours. No catch.
We can't let Alia do this. If what she did to the Threads was an opening act.
We won't like the show.
This is war. We find Alia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Docktown's ours.
To Docktown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
To a better Docktown. And doing the best we can till then.
You go far.
To home.
The missing dwarves started their patrol here. If we retrace their steps, we'll figure out what happened to them. I hope. This way. And be on your guard. I don't know what we'll find here.
Sure. We've got this.
They were definitely here.
This is good. We're headed in the right direction. The entrance to the deep roads is through here. Let's go. I think there's a passage back here. Stand back. I'll move this rock aside.
That's really, really dark.
And it looks like the passage leads down.
Undead? Why are there undead things here?
The veil's been weird, and that usually means spirits. Angry ones.
Right. Fight now, explain later.
Looks dwarven.
I think we need to head this way. Harding, do your thing.
This rock, it feels... Rook, I think there's someone in there. We've got you.
You. It's you.
Yes, it's me, Harding.
But you were... no, it couldn't have been. Oh, my head.
Just rest. You're no longer in danger.
Something's still out there.
But it's not after you anymore.
I understand. May the ancestors be with you.
We should keep going. I sense someone else close by.
Be careful. Trust nothing you hear. Trust nothing you see. And thank you, Harding.
Stay here. You'll be safe. Come on. I know there's more missing.
Mining equipment. And it's old. Really old.
There's lyrium all through these rocks. I'm not surprised people tried to get at it.
Those scuff marks. That looks like someone was...
Don't want to think about it.
We have to find them. There's someone close. I think I can feel them. Keep looking.
Now demons?
I mentioned the veil being patched me. It's patched me.
I thought I'd die in there. Thank you.
It's okay. You're safe now.
We need to go up. Let's look for a way to get there. Look, There's a way through here. Someone else is close by. Come on. You're safe now.
Harding, what's happening?
It means we're on the right track. Stay here. You'll be safe.
Locked. Harding? Can you, Thanks, Harding.
That wasn't me, Rook. I didn't move that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what to tell you.
There's so much red lyrium. Isn't it dangerous?
We can worry about that later. Demons coming!
I think this is the last one. I think that's Stalguard.
Lace Harding, you should not have come.
You needed help.
We had to do something once we knew you were in danger.
You are both fools, and I am forever grateful for it.
What happened?
The memory is clouded. I recall a cry in the shadows, and then nothing. I awoke in darkness, pressed against the stone. No room to even breathe. Time lost meaning. There was a voice in my ears murmuring in despair.
Did you recognize the voice? Who was it?
A shade. A rot within the stone.
And it's after me. The only way to stop it is to face it.
Don't. It will consume you.
You, mister, need to rest. I'll handle it. Farther in. That's where the Titan's heart is. That's where I have to go. That's where it ends.
The Titan's heart? Are we, in an actual Titan? How do you...
I just know.
Whatever happens, we'll be right here with you.
Thanks. All of you. I'm ready. Red lyrium's usually blighted. This isn't that. It's just lyrium that's angry.
Do those crystals look kind of veiny? Or is it just me?
Over there. The heart. That's where I have to go. I don't understand.
It, looks like you. All right, everyone, breathe. We can handle this.
Look at me! Don't you remember? They broke us into a million pieces, and this is all that's left!
Anger. And pain. My anger and my pain.
You cast me out!
I couldn't bear it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They built their world on the wreckage of us. Vengeance is all we have.
Run! What's she doing?
Bring the cap.
Rook! Earthquakes! Not great!
We are not leaving. Harding, this has to stop. You'll kill us all.
Don't you understand what they did? The elves ripped away our dreams so the earth would be still. What?
Harding! You have to stop or you'll kill us all!
I told you to run!
We don't leave people behind!
I remember all of it. Everything the Evanurus did to the Titans. And now the world will remember!
You're Lace Harding. You're more than this rage. You believe that the world is beautiful, that people are good. Hold on to it. Hold on to who you are.
You took everything from us. And you thought you won. But we're still here. We're different. But we're not gone. We will thrive in spite of you. That was intense. My mind's still clearing. Anyway, you ready to go?
Let's get you home.
Stalgard and the others are returning to Kal Shirak to spread word of what happened. They'll need to be strong in the coming days. We all will.
And I think you've proven your strength.
Me? Oh, I couldn't have done it without you. You can ask me how I'm feeling, you know?
How are you?
I used to worry that I'd lose myself to the Titans. But I wouldn't even be here without them, would I? How could I lose myself when they were always a part of me?
So what's next for you?
First, we stop the Elven Gods. And after that, well, one step at a time. See where it takes me.
I know this was hard for you. Learning all that, feeling all that. I'm sorry.
Yes, but I wasn't alone. Oh, and I don't know if I said thank you, so thank you, Rook. I wouldn't be here without you.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle, nearly exquisite. Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line, much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle?
That isn't, I mean, I'm not, Oh, you're joking, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Nev found me more cereals. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tetris, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for inspiration.
Fighting ancient gods does keep things interesting.
And you know the rest. It's impressive what you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person, really.
Being around good people helps. That's the thing about a team. Everyone brings everyone else up.
That's what they taught me. The Veil Jumpers, I mean. A team's only as good as its weakest link, so you make them stronger. Like you do, with all of us. So, keep being that kind of person. One everyone can look up to. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
Supper in Docktown?
What's the occasion?
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Count me in.
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food. Here, this cup. Made it myself.
And do you have powdered ginger for the table?
I'll go get some.
You are not good enough for my child.
I care about Tosh, and I'm doing everything I can to show that. I don't want to be your enemy.
Then end this, before you hurt her. You will only bring her pain.
Or I could make Tosh happy.
It is not about happiness.
Then what is it about?
Teaching my child to survive in this world.
Tosh is an adult. If you haven't finished teaching by now,
I have failed, yes. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here's the ginger.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
Under the Qun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Qunathlok. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatash, Chakra Toebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
Tosh, I am so sorry.
No. It's okay.
Tosh.
I'm not hiding anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
You sure?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
Careful with that.
But of course.
It's the only lead I've got.
My dear Davron, I'll be as careful with this cloth as if it were burial silk from the Storm Age. And this will be so instructive for Manfred. Ah, Rook, just in time.
Need some help?
Give it a minute. We'll see. That piece of cloth I tore off the Gloom Howler back at the Cauldron still has some of its blood on it.
And now, through the application of necromancy, perfected by the Morn Watch through years of meticulous...
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the Gloom Howler is.
Rather, discern its nature.
How?
By setting it on fire?
Patience. To discern, one must sometimes destroy. Ah, yes, of course. How interesting.
What is it?
It says this was elven blood. This was a person.
What? But it howls.
A corrupted person. Not always a monster. And something else. Dirthsel. I'm unfamiliar with the meaning.
An elven word for covenant. Like a promise or a blood oath. I think I get it. An elf who took a vow, then gets blighted. An elf who knew about griffins and warden's secrets.
Almost as if...
It was a warden.
I know this is bad, but it means we have a lead.
Yes, but one that points within.
If Weishaupt knew about it, they never told me. Something else is going on here. I'll put out the word, call in favors, see who might know more. But thanks for your help, Emmerich. You, discerned well.
My pleasure.
Thanks again for talking with me. Being non-binary feels good. Well, not the parts of myself.
Hey, Tash. You talked with your mother lately?
Storm Riders get really possessive about their hordes. She'll be tracking the scent of anything that got taken.
Looks like they're talking about a dragon. Kataranda?
Kataranda the Storm Rider. She's bad. She's real bad. Breathes lightning, like the Vincimer.
The Vincimer was kind of friendly, though.
Kataranda isn't. She is a bad dragon. What?
I saw a spirit of devotion flickering for a moment.
Like a demon?
Not at all. Spirits of devotion are kindly. One sees them around new couples from time to time.
Ah, for me and Tosh?
It's a harmless spirit. It only wishes to observe your happiness. Perhaps this lost treasure is in the wreckage nearby? About that subject from before. It's a harmless spirit. It only wishes to observe your happiness.
Okay, as long as it stays a spirit. Tell it to stay out of corpses.
Devotion would never use a corpse.
But you will tell it.
If you wish.
Nope.
Cataranda threw that ship like a
Looks like something took the treasure and buried it.
What? It flew off with the treasure.
Dragons aren't the only ones who like to collect anything shiny.
To think, Morrigan was the Perhaps we could leave the bird something else that shines in exchange.
We have to pay you? I feed you breadcrumbs every week.
As we were saying, to think, Morrigan was the transposition of Mythol.
The what?
The carrier of the spirit. Not as a full possession, but gaining memories of the past.
Oh, okay.
Rumor has it that Morrigan helped the Inquisitor. Possibly by turning into a dragon, too.
She what? How'd she do it? What kind of dragon?
Well, I wasn't there.
We have to ask her next time. Nope again.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Nope.
This is all of the treasure stolen from Kataranda.
Let's get to the beach where I lured the Vinsimer. Plenty of open space for a good fight. And be ready with poisons. The lightning dragons are more sensitive to poison than most. my beach.
Buongiorno, buongiorno.
We just took down Deathstorm the Storm Rider. We are drinking for free tonight.
And I believe there may be some treasure caught in her scales.
Yep. Storm Riders carry around bits of their hoard. I think maybe they get worried when it's not with them.
Dragon Dedo. डेड हो गया ड्रैगन जी। बढ़िया बढ़िया, आ जाओ डिस्कॉर्ड पे।
We've a fight ahead.
आ गए? का खबर बा?
बढ़िया।
खाना वाना खाए कि नहीं? बढ़िया। कल नहीं आए? कल कहाँ थे?
हाँ मतलब आपका वीडियो देखा था, आया नहीं था, हो गया था।
All right. I said we could talk about death magic. So fine. Death magic.
Wonderful. What can I illuminate for you?
I usually try not to think about it.
Take your time.
We're talking about dragons after this.
कल मतलब एकदम ही तो नहीं आया तू, देखा मैं स्ट्रीम पे तो आया था। हाँ मुझे पता है, पर ये इस पे नहीं आया तू, डिस्कॉर्ड पे आया नहीं।
अरे मैं क्या कहते हैं, कल वैलोरेंट खेल रहा था ना, बैकग्राउंड में आपका स्ट्रीम रहा।
अच्छा
तो मैं आता तो फिर ये मेरे दोस्त इधर भी बोल रहा था, क्या कहते हैं, इसीलिए नहीं आया था डिस्कॉर्ड।
ठीक। वैलोरेंट खेल ले थोड़ा, अभी देख कैसा लग रहा है। मैं भी खेल रहा था आज, ये हर्ष आया था।
लोगों ने अपनी वो बना रखी थी मसल मेमोरी उससे जोड़ते वो हल्का सा जो दाएं बाएं हो करके होते थे ना।
हाँ
अब साले को होइए थोड़ी देर और रुकना पड़ता है लगाने के बाद।
हाँ, वो एकदम
वो साला
स्टेडी होके खड़े होके मारना पड़ता है, नहीं तो और आप तेरे को क्राउच करके खेलना पड़ेगा हर टाइम
क्राउच करना पड़ता है। अगर आप हल्का सा दाएं बाएं हुए हो तो क्राउच करो, नहीं तो कुछ जाओ। मेरे को ठीक लग रहा है क्योंकि मैं अधिकतर जनते क्राउच करता था मैं, मुझे उतना फर्क। हाँ ये है कि आपको शुरू के 1-2 गोली में ही अगर बंदे को तो 1-2 गोली आपको शुरू में हेडशॉट कर दे तो ठीक है, नहीं तो फाइट से देखिए पूरा मतलब फाइट से भाग जाओ। फाइट मतलब 2 गोली के बाद भाग जाओ फाइट से, फिर से दोबारा से रीसेट करो फ्लैश से, फिर से फाइट लो, वैसा करना पड़ रहा है। मतलब 2 गोली की फाइट लो, अगर उसको हेडशॉट लग गया तो लग गया, नहीं तो फिर से कवर में भाग जाओ, रीसेट करो अपने आप को, कुछ भी करो, मतलब फाइट छोड़ दो। अगर देखो सामने वाला एकदम चूतिया है तो ही कंटिन्यू रखो, नहीं तो कुछ जाओ। अगर सामने वाला ठीक हुआ तो ऐसे रखना पड़ेगा बस। मतलब वो जैसे होता नहीं था CS:GO में रहने का, पीकाबू करके फाइट लेते थे। 1 गोली की फाइट होगी, फिर बंदे हट जाएंगे, फिर दूसरा बंदा आके फाइट लेगा, उस तरीके करना पड़ रहा है। मतलब डायरेक्ट फाइट में अगर बंदे का बराबरी की फाइट है तो फिर 50-50 चांस है कोई भी जीत सकता है। और अगर मान लीजिए उधर वाला बंदा थोड़ा ठीक भी है, हो सकता है वो भी हार जाए, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, क्योंकि हो सकता है वो हल्का सा मूवमेंट कर जाए कहीं गलती से, तो वो भी हार जाएगा। गलत किया, मतलब ये RNG नष्ट करने के चक्कर में पूरा गेम नष्ट कर दिया।
What a lovely view.
और फैंटम ज्यादा घाटे में गई है लगता है, मतलब बफ और नर्फ दोनों एक साथ हुआ उसका, क्योंकि फैंटम का रिक्वायरमेंट बढ़ाए है ना, तो साला देख भी हल्का मतलब बढ़ाए क्या है। फैंटम का रिक्वायरमेंट 2 गोली के बाद ना एकदम बेकार है, बहुत तेज भाग रहा है। बल्कि वैंडल का अब हो सकता है वैंडल ही चलाते आ रहा हूँ बहुत दिनों से, इसमें ठीक लगती है।
हाँ वो भी हो सकता है।
एक चीज है एकदम, मतलब अगर फैंटम 20 की बजाय 30 मीटर तक कांस्टेंट वो रखता, 30 मीटर तक, तो मुझे लगता है कि फैंटम और वैंडल में फाइट होगी। नहीं तो जाहिर सी बात है बड़े प्यार से वैंडल विनर है। छोटे मैप जहाँ पे है नेक्स्ट, जहाँ पे मतलब थोड़ा मोड़ा क्लोज RNG होता है, वहाँ के लिए तो फैंटम बढ़िया है, लेकिन जो बड़े मैप है उनके लिए वैंडल बढ़िया है। लेकिन फिर ये भी है, अब छोटे मोटे RNG करने के लिए फिर स्पेक्ट्रम नहीं यूज करेंगे, ज़्यादा बढ़िया या बाकी यूज कर लो, सबसे बेस्ट है। बाकी ज़्यादा खतरनाक हो गया लगता, क्योंकि आप हिल सकते हो, सामने वाला हिल नहीं सकता, क्लोज में जाके गोली मार दो, बंदा मर गया। 1 बकी डेड, 1 बकी डेड। 7 या 6 मीटर उसका स्वीट स्पॉट है, 7 या 6 मीटर किसी तरह से पहुंचे और एक हाँ डेड।
I'm on it.
लोग बढ़िया मिल रही है
तो ठीक है।
अब मिलना शुरू हुआ EP को फिर।
ये केव में मेरे को जाने के लिए बोल रहा है, ये केव है कहाँ?
अरे कहीं चढ़ाई उड़ाई करते
ये है लगता है, ये वो केव है। ये कैसे घुसूं इसमें?
ढूंढना होना पड़ा कुछ लगता है।
तो मुझे यही लग रहा है, अब देखना पड़ेगा।
रास्ता भी दिखा रहा मैं छोटा सा।
Emmerich, I have a death question.
Go on.
Why doesn't every spirit take over every corpse?
Normally, only a small trickle of spirits escape the fate. And not all of them possess the desire, the hunger for a body.
That's weird. Why not?
The mortal world is just as off-putting to some spirits as the Fade is to you, Tash.
Fade's fine. At least the spirits there don't get into bodies.
Return to the cave of Shakamot once they are fully accessible. Learn the history of first model.
अरे अभी तो केस पहले खोलनी है ना।
Some kind of puzzle with torches or fires or something. Might get treasure out of it.
ये यहाँ पर है।
Good work!
से तो आया।
Let's see. Got it.
Hit it, Tosh.
Okay.
ये खुल ही नहीं रहा ये
Let's go.
ये कुछ बता भी नहीं रहा after the team must find the way to defeat the god
चलिए देखिए आप इसको एलेक्स का मैं वैलोरेंट जा रहा हूँ थोड़ी देर
ठीक है खेल ले आराम से
म्यूट कर रहा हूँ माइक नहीं तो इधर
हाँ ठीक
बड़बड़ होगा
ठीक है
I find it fascinating that you've discovered ways to deal with dragons peacefully, Tash. In Navarra, I grew up hearing they were so hostile they all had to be slain.
Like demons?
Spirits twisted into the form referred to as demons are largely misunderstood. Ah, yes, like demons, I suppose. The pity Navarra drove most of its dragons to extinction.
They'll be back. Dragons don't die that easy.
Spectacular rook!
एमी है क्या चला गया?
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before trouble.
Not right now, Rook. You should talk with one of the others.
अरे हूँ दादा हूँ।
अच्छा, ये हर्ष अगर कुछ भेजे ना डिस्कॉर्ड पे, उसने तेरे को कुछ भेजा है क्या हर्ष ने?
नहीं मालूम नहीं।
ठीक है, अगर हर्ष ने कुछ भेजा होगा ना खोलना मत, उसका डिस्कॉर्ड अकाउंट हैक हो चुका है।
Okay.
Another question about dragons, Tash. Are they like dog breeds?
No. Dogs are smaller.
What I mean is, if a Reldan Mabari and an Ender...
डिस्कॉर्ड भी हैक होता है।
हाँ बाप रे बाप, क्या बात कर रहा है।
हो सकता है। अरे एक लड़के ने डॉक्टर की बहुत बढ़िया परिभाषा लिख दिया, देखता मजा आ गया। सुनेंगे परिभाषा?
क्या?
एक डॉक्टर
हाँ
kills your ill, kills your ill with, अरे KILS kills वाला किल,
हाँ
with माने के साथ, मतलब kills your ill, आपकी illness ILL ill, kills your ill with माने साथ वाला, pills दवाइयाँ PILLS pills, ठीक है, further with bills।
अच्छा
मजा यहाँ पे आया। डॉक्टर kills your ills with pills, further with bills। तीन लोग हैं बीके ए के बाहर में।
There! Strike now!
What? अबे वो हुआ कैसे? 6 की 6 गोली मरा कैसे थी?
म्यूट कर ले अपने आप को।
म्यूट कर रहा हूँ डिस्कॉर्ड।
हाँ
Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're out that supper I promised.
Don't worry about it. In this case, we'll get through it eventually.
Yeah. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah. So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this.
You'll see why.
Were you keeping Nev company?
Or hoping for a treat.
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say, leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
You know, when I say we'll get through, I believe it.
I know you do.
You don't believe me?
I believe you think so.
Careful, that's almost optimism.
खा लीजिए क्या खा रहे हो मच्छी भात चिकन ओह चिकन राइस तंदूर रोटी
चिकन राइस और कुछ नहीं अरे डूब गया रे
Leaving me alone with my thoughts?
अरे ये तीसरा पत्थर कहाँ है
All right, time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us.
I guess it is.
Calliope, you still going?
Cassis doesn't have anyone else.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
You ever figure out how? Let me know.
Sure thing. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done here? What sticks? If people like Aelia come back for more... I'm fighting, Rook. Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabs me in the back.
I'm here to help.
I know. But getting mixed up in my problems, it's not the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Side by side with Nev Gallus. Like you are, for me.
You know you're a sap, right? She was there. We didn't see her.
This worked.
Maybe. Come on. Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
You've got something on Aelia?
She was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway?
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris?
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out. What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with the Veil. The Viper left me a piece of one. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. I'm on it. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, but Taurus. Got it. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. Look there. There's more. By the waterfall. We're close to something. I can feel it.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander? They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will
belongs to the Venatori.
I'm so sorry.
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vena Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vena Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia cozied up to Algernon, an elven god might know the trick. Or something close he could trade as our legacy.
A blood ritual. Then the missing people... It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't...
You'll catch Aelia again. Docktown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
Will they? Who got us, Bataris?
I know, but Aelia plays dirty. Maybe we should play clean.
I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
Then it sounds like nothing changed.
Is that a pep talk?
It's a fact. I was going for simple. Next up, we find Aelia.
Right.
And after that, we kick her ass. company.
Ready.
And Rook takes that. Everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
Greetings, Rook. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face? Skull.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
There's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Lich. That's Old Tavine for corpse, isn't it?
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh, but I was nervous. The Liches are the great protectors of the necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
That's great for a necromancer, right?
It is a singular opportunity.
Good?
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them. When?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a Lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
So, what's holding you back from Lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! A promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
Emmerich, you've spent your life preparing for this and it could still fail?
You say nothing that hasn't hounded me. Traditionally, candidates for Lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezengas. She's a Lich?
A half-Lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for Lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So what's a half-Lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of Lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezengas was shouting so much.
Oh, she's always been that way.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezengas avoided?
The spirits of the Necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of Lichdom.
How'd she become a Lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more.
For a Watcher, Hezengas is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting Lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear, and of course, time to read all of one's books.
Every mage is...
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you. Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Volkaren. They walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a Watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your Lichdom.
What would they have wanted me to be?
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible. I agree.
Let's हेलो हेलो। अरे वो ट्रैवलिंग वीडियो देख रहा था। अरे जो लोग टहलते उनके वीडियो देख रहा था। ऑस्ट्रेलिया का देख रहा था। डेनमार्क देख रहा था। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी डेनमार्क, जहाँ पे इंडिजिनस पीपल रहते हैं, जहाँ का मतलब ज़्यादा तक यूट्यूब में भी ज़्यादा कुछ आया नहीं। वो वहाँ पे बाली गया था। एक बाली एक मतलब क्या कहूँ, एक कंट्री है बाली है, जस्ट 2011 में पैदा हुई ये कंट्री। इंडोनेशिया के पास में है। तो वहाँ पे दो जगह पे फ्लाइट जाती है, एक ऑस्ट्रेलिया से ले सकते हैं और एक कहीं और से। तो उसी में वो गया हुआ था। तो वहाँ से फिर वो जब वापस आया तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में एक ही जगह आ सकता था, तो वहीं पे आया। तो वहीं का दिखा रहा था। तो वहाँ पे दिखा रहा था इंडिजिनस पीपल्स की स्टोरी दिखा रहा था, वहाँ के जो लेपर्स थे उनके साथ क्या हुआ था। और फिर यहाँ पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया जो है, इस यहाँ की कम्युनिटी को ज़्यादा बाहर नहीं आना पड़ती, क्योंकि यहाँ पे टूरिज्म के लिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया है। और टूरिज्म के स्टेट्स में वो बिल्कुल नहीं दिखाना चाहेंगे कि हमारी क्रिमिनल सिटीज़ कैसी होती हैं। तो वही वो पूरा दिखा, वहाँ के लोकल गैंग से मिला, फिर लोकल गैंग के साथ जाकर के फिर मिलने के बाद जो है वहाँ के लोकल एरिया के लोगों से जाके मिला। पूरा दिखा रहा था, मतलब वही था जैसे हर जगह होती कहानी। फिर वो दिखा रहा था कि गवर्नमेंट यहाँ से इन लोग को निकालने के लिए, मतलब इन लोग की स्थिति सुधारने के लिए क्या क्या कर रही है। लोगों को पैसे, मतलब पैसे नहीं, एक कार्ड देती। वो कार्ड से, क्योंकि पैसे देगी तो साले दारू खरीद लेते हैं पैसों का। तो कह रहा था सिर्फ $400 कैश देता है, मतलब 1/4 जो पैसा होता है कैश मिलता है, बाकी का 1/3 जो है वो उनको कार्ड में मिलता है। तो वो कार्ड जो है 2-3 जगह चलता है, कपड़े की दुकान में, खाने पीने की दुकान में। मतलब अगर तुम साले आओ तो खाने पीने का सामान लो, कम से कम जिंदा रहो, दारू पे सारा पैसा खर्च मत कर दो। ठीक ठाक कर लगाई गवर्नमेंट ने, एक कार्ड दे दो, जैसे राशन की दुकान समझ लीजिए लगता, लेकिन वो इलेक्ट्रिक कार्ड है कि उससे पेमेंट होगा। दारू की दुकान पे वो कार्ड नहीं चलेगा। बढ़िया था। एक जगह है एलेक्सा, मिनी इंडिया लोग कहते हैं उसको, उसका जगह का नाम बताऊंगा आपको। मतलब कई कंट्रीज ये घुमा है, मतलब बहुत ही अजीब अजीब कंट्री ये घुमा है जिसका मैंने कभी नाम भी नहीं सुना। परमवीर देखते हैं लेकर, परमवीर नाम है। मतलब अगर आपको मतलब नई नई कंट्रीज देखने का मतलब जानने के बारे में अगर शौक है कि वहाँ पे क्या होता है या कैसी कंट्रीज हैं, तो आप देख सकते हो। जियोग्राफी में अगर आपका पसंद है, जियोग्राफी अगर पसंद है तो मुझे जियोग्राफी पसंद है, तो इसलिए मैं देखता हूँ अधिकतर ट्रैवलिंग की वीडियोस, क्योंकि जियोग्राफी काम भी आ जाती है अलग में कभी कभार। जैसे मैं अधिकतर मेरे कमरे में अलग इंडिया का बड़ा वाला मैप पड़ा, अधिकतर देखता रहता हूँ मैं उसको। तो अच्छा एलेक्सा, ओ एलेक्सा, बंगाल में एक मिठाई होती है मिष्टी, मतलब वो छेना वाला गोला मिष्टी था। अरे अरे रसगुल्ला, उसको क्या बोलते हैं आप लोग बंगाली में? मिष्टी था।
Hey, that blood
मिष्टी
mage
दा कौन
controlling
होती है?
people in your neighborhood?
Alia?
हाँ
What
मिष्टी
about
तो
her?
ही, अच्छा
Why doesn't anybody in charge
हाँ
stop her?
Because she hasn't left
अच्छा
Dogtown.
मीठी
It's
दही,
poor, doesn't have a lot of mages, so
जलेबी वलेबी होती है उधर एलेक्सा? हाँ
What
हाँ
was I
हाँ
saying? Why doesn't anybody in charge stop
हाँ
her?
हाँ
because she hasn't left Dogtown. It's poor, doesn't have a lot of mages, so the people in power don't care.
What's Vashida?
ओ,
Not news
मिष्टी
to me.
वो जलेबी के साथ लोग शायद खाते हैं उसको। हम लोग की तरफ दही के साथ जो है जलेबी खाते हैं।
Let's go.
Trouble ahead. So, Tosh, you're the dragon hunter of this outfit.
Yep. And you do monsters.
Seems our work's going to overlap.
No, it's not. I handle dragons. You kill monsters. And darkspawn.
Dragons are monsters.
What? No, dragons are natural. Been around longer than we have. Darkspawn and monsters are just Vashidon that came later. And archdemons. You handle archdemons. That thing at Weishaupt was messed up.
In all kinds of ways.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Davrin, we gotta talk about Solus's magic memory thing.
What? Why?
Why didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
I thought we were friends.
I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Razen. We're okay with spirits.
But apparently not with listening. I am not a spirit.
Hey, you don't have to be ashamed of who you are.
Never said I was. But thank you, Tosh.
ले लो हो दादा हो गया कि कर रहे अभी भी वही गेम खेली नहीं ठीक है मैं वही वैलोरेंट में सिर्फ खेल रहा हूँ थोड़ा गेम स्टाइल चेंज करना पड़ रहा है थोड़ा चेंजिंग में टाइम लगेगा लेकिन ये गलत बात है एक गेम ऐसा जिसमें मतलब एक तो वैसे भी कोई पैटर्न नहीं है एक हिसाब से देखा जाए तो नया भी कर रहे हैं अलग सर मतलब ठीक ही है मतलब एक नया चीज दे रहे हैं नए बार नए क्योंकि मैं प्रो लीग होता ना जैसा प्रो लीग उसमें देख रहा था जो उसमें बंदे होते ना उनके एम चूक रहे थे यार उनके एम चूक जा रहे थे बेचारों के तो मतलब खुद ही सोच लीजिए कितना ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट पड़ा होगा उनसे वेस्ट भी नहीं था मतलब एक होता नहीं है कि बंदे दाएं बाएं होते हो फिर होल्ड करके गोली मारते हैं वो बेचारा दाएं हुआ गोली मारा एक को मारा दूसरी तरफ गोली मारा ऊपर चल गई उसने डिसएंगेज कर दी उसने पूरी फाइट डिसएंगेज कर दी मैंने कहा यही ठीक है क्योंकि दाएं बाएं होने से अच्छा एक फाइट लो एक बंदा मारो डिसएंगेज हो जाओ वही मैं भी कोशिश कर रहा हूँ मतलब कवर टू कवर जाऊँ सीधी बात यह है जैसा कि हम लोग मैं जो है अपेक्स खेला हूँ टाइटन फॉल खेला हूँ हम लोग इस तरीके की गेम खेले जिसमें फास्ट फेस बहुत जरूरी होता है मतलब जितना आप हिलोगे डुलोगे जितना दाएं बाएं होते रहोगे उतना बढ़िया है ठीक है जैसा अचानक पहले गेम आ गई इसमें स्टेशनरी अब ये समझ लीजिए नीड वन सन टू बी विन ये क्या अच्छा पहले से जो नए चेंजेस आए हैं वैलोरेंट इसके बारे में आपका क्या विचार है मैं एक एक करके बताऊंगा कि क्या क्या चेंजेस हुए हैं उसमें आप अपनी राय देना ठीक है जैसे पहला चेंज तो सेज का है वो जो सेल्फ हील होती है ना, पहले 30 कर सकती थी, 30 एचपी कर सकती थी अपने आप को, अब जो है वो 50 एचपी कर सकती है। ये पहला चेंजेस ये हुआ। और उसी में एक और चेंज है जिसके बारे में लोग देख नहीं पाते हैं सही से जब तक उसको ध्यान नहीं देते हैं। जो 50 एचपी उसका है ना एलेक्सा, वो मतलब 10 एचपी पर सेकेंड है, मतलब हर एक सेकेंड में उसका 10 एचपी आ जाए।
Hey, Davrin. We gonna talk about Weishaupt?
Not by choice.
What the crap was that archdemon? You all said it was a dragon.
I don't know.
I joined up to fight dragons, not whatever that was. Had too many heads.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what the gods are doing. All I know is that Gillenane is still alive. A lot of wardens aren't.
Oh. We'll kick her ass next time.
Thanks, Tosh.
मतलब साथ में और एक और चेंज हुआ है तो जो जेट डैश करके आती थी ना, वो उसका 50% कर दिया। मतलब जैसे अगर ऑर्ब फेंक दिया उसने तो डैश करके पूरा ऑर्ब निकल जाती थी ना, अब आधे ऑर्ब में ही फंस जाएगी जेट।
हाँ
ये तो मेरे को अच्छा लगा है।
ये मेरे को भी ठीक है। जेट भाई बहुत नट हो चुकी है। जेट का ठीक है, उतना प्रॉब्लम है नहीं। जेट का मेन मतलब जेट क्यों ज्यादातर बंदे उसकी एबिलिटी के लिए नहीं खेलते, पता है क्यों खेलते हैं? जेट सबसे स्मॉलेस्ट कैरेक्टर है, समझा ना? मतलब हेड साइज उसका सबसे स्मॉल है सारे कैरेक्टर्स में से।
हाँ, साइफर का सबसे बड़ा अलग टोपी पूरा 24।
हाँ, तो इसी वजह से ज़्यादा बंदे ये इसको खेलना पसंद करते हैं। ना बुरा भी नहीं है, ठीक है। मुझे तो लगता है कि ये कैरेक्टर सबसे ज्यादा ब्रोकन है, ठीक है।
कौन सा?
नियॉन। नर्फ अगर करना ही है, नियॉन को नर्फ करो, इसको नर्फ करके कोई फायदा नहीं है। जेटवेट को नर्फ करके कोई फायदा नहीं है। नियॉन को नर्फ करो, क्योंकि नियॉन बहुत वो भाई एपेक्स कैरेक्टर है, एपेक्स लेजेंड कैरेक्टर है। तो
वो भी एक ऐसे गेम में तुम्हें एक ऐसी आरएनजी प्लेयर दे रखी हो जिसको मतलब बाकी सब बस मरे। एक गोली अगर चूक गए हेडशॉट से तो सीधे मरो।
वो उसका वो कैरेक्टर सब कुछ ठीक है, वही भागने वाला एबिलिटी जो भाग के स्लाइड करके वो करता है,
जो हाई है।
हाँ, वो भाग रही है, ठीक है, भागते भागते ये स्लाइड करके शूट ना कर पाए, बस वही हटा दो गेम में से।
Finally got the rubble cleared.
Strife, I got a tip there might be trouble here in Arlethan.
You're just in time. We've got a problem.
वो जो slide
I was
करके
out of
उसकी
the
जो
scouting
accuracy
party,
बहुत बढ़ा
and
रखी
we
है ना
spotted
अलीसा।
Venatori moving
वही
into
सबसे
the
बेकार
area.
कर रखा है।
They're being directed by Algernon or
वो
Gillidan. They
मैंने भी
have to
ट्राई
be.
किया अलीसा और जानते
The
हैं
Grey
वो
Wardens
जो
warned us
slide
the
करते
gods were heading to
करते
Arlethan.
उस पे
But
जज
why
अच्छी
bring the
चलती है,
Venatori?
वैंडल तक
We
अच्छी
don't
चलती है
know.
अलीसा।
That's where you come in.
ऑप भी अगर कोई बंदा मतलब स्लाइड करके कर सके।
Well, that sounds like trouble. How can I help?
Nip it in the bud. Don't let them stir up anything worse.
I'll give you the rough location where we sighted them, but you might have to search beyond that.
They want something,
थोड़ा सा
and we
ना
need to
करना।
know
तू
what they're
नियॉन
up
खेलना
to.
स्टार्ट कर।
I'll find out what it is.
तू भी नियॉन
Feel
खेल।
free to take out as many of them as you can.
खेला तो तबाही
This
मचा
is
दिया था।
our forest.
मजा आ गया था।
एकदम नियॉन।
जानते क्या कर रहा था अलीसा? वो क्या कहते हैं उसको? क्या कहते हैं उसका क्या नाम है? इंस्पेक्टर, पास में इंस्पेक्टर ही है अलीसा। और क्या कहते हैं वो क्या नाम है उसका? क्रॉसियर सेंसिटिविटी। तो उससे बढ़ा करके सीधे फांसी गया लगता। ठीक है समझ रहे? और उसके बाद कुछ नहीं, बस जा करके स्लाइड मार के बस बस आगे बस पूछिए क्या हुआ। मतलब मुझे लगा कि मुझे खुद फील हो गया कि ये कैरेक्टर नर्फ चाहिए। साइफर के वायर्स और जेट का जो वो होता है क्या कहते हैं, वो सॉरी सेज के और गेको तो खैर हो जाता है। गेको का मतलब अगर कोई कैलकुलेटर टाइप का गेको है वही रोक पाएगा उसको, वो नहीं रोक पाएगा जो मतलब।
इसीलिए इसको साला बहुत नर्फ करना होगा। वो साला बहुत पावरफुल है नियॉन।
रेज का नेट भी बहुत बेकार है। रेज का नेट एक ही बार फटना चाहिए बस। वो जो चिप डैमेज ठीक है, वो जो डेड करता है ना वो बहुत बेकार है। ब्रीच की भी डेड एबिलिटी बेकार है। जो डेड एबिलिटीज दे रखी है इन्होंने एलेक्सा बहुत बेकार है।
तू अभी क्या गेम के अंदर है कि बाहर है?
गेम के अंदर हूँ।
अच्छा खेल ले फिर कोई ना। जब बाहर होगा मेरे को बोलना।
स्विफ्ट प्ले अभी 2 मिनट में आ जाऊंगा।
Right, so we need to find these Venatori. I've got the spot Irlin marked on the map. Let's start there.
रेज भी का जो नेट है ना एलेक्सा, अगर वो सिर्फ एक बार फटता तो ठीक था। वो जो एक बार फटेगा फिर साला 2 बार फटेगा, वो ज्यादा टेंशनाइज करता है। वो नहीं होना चाहिए। मतलब एबिलिटीज कनेक्टिव एबिलिटीज होनी चाहिए। तो एक गेम ही रखो ना। ब्रिम की अल्ट है वो भी बेकार है। ब्रिम की अल्ट ऐसी होनी चाहिए कि मतलब वो स्टन करते बस और क्या वो किल तो करती है, वो बहुत बेकार लगता है। क्योंकि कुछ अल्टीमेट तुम्हारी ऐसी जो किल करने काम आती हैं, कुछ अल्टीमेट तुम्हारी ऐसी जो मतलब बस कुछ नहीं अल्टीमेट प्लस करना पड़ता है।
They're all down.
Good. Now, what were they doing out here? If I didn't know better, I'd say this was Dalish.
It is. And there's a Dalish camp nearby.
Careful. There's Venatori ahead.
We'll handle them. Sit tight.
एक तो हमें को पता नहीं इनका जो टीम कंपोजिशन है करने का वो बड़ा बेकार हो रखा है इनका।
You look like a veil jumper.
मतलब
What's happening?
The Venatori are rounding up Dalish. I locked that barrier, but some of them already got through.
What do you mean they're rounding up Dalish?
There are more Dalish inside the ruins. They were camped there.
All right, get back to Strife and Irlin and let them know. Damn it. Still locked.
Those symbols over the door. That's what we were supposed to find?
Okay, let's get it unlocked. That didn't do anything.
I think you need to match the symbols in order. That worked. Keep going.
Nice.
Time to get moving.
Why would Venatori attack the Dalish for no reason?
They wouldn't.
There they are.
What do you want? Why'd you attack these people?
Not soon enough.
We still don't know what they're doing here. Let's keep looking around. The bridge is out.
I'll bet that's the Veil Jumpers doing. Slow the Venatori down. Has to be a power crystal around here.
Hear that?
Someone's in trouble. We have to find them.
There's a lot more of these assholes.
I see them. We have to end this.
That shut him up.
Now let's see what they've done with the Dalish. We'll get you out of there. Hang on.
More of those symbols. Good luck.
Shouldn't be hard.
नियॉन सच में थोड़ी अजीब है क्योंकि उसकी वो जो स्लाइडिंग एक्यूरेसी है ना सबसे बेकार वही है क्यों एलेक्स
और क्या
और साइफर का जानते हैं अब 0.5 सेकंड के बाद रिवील होगा मतलब जैसे पहले टच होता था ना तुरंत रिवील होता था 0.5 सेकंड के बाद
हाँ
बढ़िया है मेरे ख्याल से ये तो मैं बाहर आ चुका है तक लेके
ठीक है मूडा एक स्ट्रीमर है यूट्यूब पे जाके मूडा लिख, ठीक है।
1 मिनट यूट्यूब पे
हाँ
मोड IMUD है।
हाँ
ओके मैंने तो कोई फ्रेंच पे सेक्सी आई हो लिया। क्या डालूं मोड़ा के साथ में?
All right, that did it. Let's see
देख
what you have to say.
Valorant
It's
मुड़ा।
okay. You're safe. What happened here?
That veil jumper
किसी
died
लड़की
making
फ्रेंच
sure I was
लड़की आ
safe.
गई गाना गाने।
She sealed the barrier before the Venatori
हाँ।
could get me.
What about the
उसके
rest of the Dalish?
उसका आएगा,
They took
उसका
everyone.
चैनल पे जाना और
Kidnapped them
उसके
all.
चैनल
मूडा
Where'd they take them?
मूडा लाइव करके क्या नाम है?
I don't know.
देख एक बंदा है
The
मूडा
leader
बोल
said they
के।
need Dalish
हाँ
blood,
समझ
some
रहा हूँ
sort of
थोड़ा
sacrifice.
मतलब
वैलोरेंट मूडा लिखना।
Sacrificed?
हाँ अरे जान लो
With the
स्क्वायर
Venatori.
फेस है, फंकी फेस है,
This just got a
गोल
whole
गोल
lot
चुनने वाले
worse.
बाल हैं।
We need to figure out
इसका
where the
चैनल
Venatori
खोल।
took them. Let's look around.
I swear they so much as
चैनल
touched
खोल
those
के उसका
prisoners.
शॉर्ट पे जाके क्लिक करके और उसके शॉर्ट्स देखता रहे बैठ के। एकदम पहले हाँ पहला शॉट चालू कर और धीरे धीरे स्क्रॉल डाउन करता रहे, पूरे शॉट्स देखता रहे। देख के फिर मेरे को जब 10 शॉट्स देखना कंप्लीट हो जाएगा फिर मेरे को बताना, ठीक है?
नियॉन
Dead Venatori.
अरे
अच्छा नियॉन की है।
Nothing
नियॉन
unusual.
की नहीं,
Not
मतलब
much to go
पहले
on.
शॉट से ही देखता रहे, एकदम फर्स्ट शॉट
पहले
से।
भी देख रहा हूँ,
हाँ
लेटेस्ट
बस
से ही देख रहा हूँ।
हाँ बस देखता रहे एकदम।
Some papers here, but nothing useful. No mention of a location.
नियॉन है ये तो।
Well,
Oh.
doesn't look like the Venatori
Oh.
brought many supplies with them.
And they might have a larger camp nearby.
Okay.
The Dalish could be.
Just some mud here. But it looks like there's some kind of glass here, too.
Glass? Hold on a second. There's a crater nearby, here in Arlington. Back when blood magic was unleashed thousands of years ago, it was so powerful the stories say it fused the sand to glass.
And we know the Venatori didn't come very far.
They must have taken the Dalish to the crater. We have to tell Strife in Ireland.
We got here as fast as we could.
It's bad. They're kidnapping Dalish to sacrifice them.
What?
You're
ठीक है
serious?
मेरा वो इससे बढ़िया तो उसका होता है। एक और है उसका मैं देखता हूँ, साला चश्मा लगाता है, गोलू गोलू बाल है, साला ना बताओ किसी को तो लगता है कि इंडियन है।
One survived,
एक मिनट
but the rest...
Will live just long enough to be sacrificed. Even for the Venatori. This is evil. Where did they take the prisoners?
The lake. The old crater.
We have to strike back.
We'll find them. But it'll take time to put together a rescue party.
Don't take too much time. We need to stop this.
We will.
Let's head back to the lighthouse.
ठीक है एलेक्सा, ओके लगा मेरे को। मैं मूडा को देख लिया, अब मैं उसको देखने जा रहा हूँ जो मतलब खतरनाक है, ये उनके साथ खेलता है। एक मिनट जोड़ लो पहले, बहुत दिनों से मतलब मैंने अपना सारा सब्सक्राइबर हटा दिया था।
कौन सा देख रहा था मुझे दिखा, एक सेकंड।
लाइव मोटा लाइव आ गया डिस्कॉर्ड, पहले ओपन करूं क्या गया, डिस्कॉर्ड आ गया। अच्छा ये रहा, शेयर स्क्रीन, स्क्रीन्स गो लाइव। ये वाला देख रहा हूँ।
नहीं नहीं ये शॉर्ट पे क्लिक कर, जरा शॉर्ट पे। नहीं नहीं, ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है, वो सिर्फ मूडा लिख। ठीक है, ऊपर जा। हाँ
आदमी यही है कि नहीं?
हाँ हाँ। अब इसका ये चैनल खोल, चैनल खोल। ये चैनल नहीं है इसका, मैं तेरे को भेज दूंगा, रुक जा। ये बंदा नहीं है, ये बंदा नहीं है।
एक और है, मैं उसको देखता हूँ लेकिन उसका वो मतलब उस बंदे ने फर्स्ट डे से नियॉन ही खेलता है, वो सही खेलता है। क्या नाम है उसका? अरे क्या नाम है? वो सारा कहाँ का आदमी खा रहा है इस तरीके से? तो पक्का कहीं और का होगा, इधर वाले नहीं खाते। ये जो एलेक्स का, ये देखा था आपने हैंड पोजीशन उसका? एलेक्स का
रुक जा, मैं तेरा ये वीडियो ढूंढ रहा। एक सेकंड दे दे मेरे को। ये है तेरा
रम्पी वेलोरेंट एलेक्स।
ये, मैं तेरे को डिस्कॉर्ड पे इसका ये भेजा, इसके ये देख, रुक जा, ये ले, इसका शॉर्ट्स देख पहले से एकदम। ठीक है, बैठ के।
इसका देखिए एलेक्स, ये जिसको मैं दिखा रहा हूँ अभी, आप इसका देखिए, इस बंदे का।
हाँ इस बंदे
इसका
का।
भी थोड़ी देर देखिए।
हाँ ये देख चुका मैं,
इस
देख चुका मैं, ये बंदे का देख
इस
चुका।
बंदे का नहीं, ये मर जाएगा। ये
हाँ
निकला ग्रम्पी।
ये
ये है बे। इसका
हाँ
देखिए
ग्रम्पी।
खतरनाक लगता है ये। दाए 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 दाए, ये साला खतरनाक है।
देख चुका मैं।
ग्रम्पी खतरनाक है। ये साला आएगा भी। ये साला खेलता है एलेक्स, देखिए एलेक्स। और ये रेडियंट लव भी है। देख रहा है एलेक्स? यही है, ये साला अपेक्स बना के रखा हुआ है बेंच।
देख चुका मैं।
और ये क्या कहते हैं, किसी टीम में भी खेलता है ग्रम्पी। ये ओ माय गॉड, वो साला नियॉन कर क्या रहा था उधर वाला?
पता नहीं भाई।
देख रहे हैं?
तू अब ये जो मैंने इसका ये वीडियो भेजा है, इसका शॉर्ट देखता रहे एकदम पहले से।
हाँ?
मैंने जो ये डिस्कॉर्ड पे भेजा है तेरे को, देख
उसका भी,
हाँ।
लेकिन इतना मत होगा देख सकता। इसका भी अपने भी था, इसका खतरनाक लगता है।
ये मतलब मैंने जो तेरे को भेजा है वो हमारा हालत है, ठीक है, हम लोगों का हालत है। ठीक है देख।
अच्छा अच्छा, हमारे साथ करता क्या है?
हम
व्हाट
लोगों के साथ
वैलोरेंट डज टू ए हुआ।
उसके पहले से शॉर्ट देखता रहे।
डिप्रेशन नहीं हो जाएगा?
देख देख।
ये एलेक्स द वो है, क्या कहते हैं उसको?
Venatori are gathering deep in the forest.
They've brought the
इसका
Dalish
स्टाइल
with
उसकी
them.
तरह है, क्या नाम है?
Not long till the sacrifices
ये
start,
स्टाइल
then.
नहीं पसंद है.
We did kill
बढ़िया
Gillian's
देखता हूँ, ज्यादा सही
archdemon. The
लगता है.
gods will want more power, and fast.
मेरे को इसका देखने में मजा आता है. ग्रम्पी
This
का है,
won't
लेकिन
happen on
पता
our
नहीं क्यों
watch.
बढ़िया
We can
लगता है.
save these people.
अरे बड़ा
You know
खतरनाक
the
है
gods
बंदा ये.
best, Rook. The Vel jumpers are
अच्छा,
ready.
स्क्रॉल पे इसने
Just
रखा है
give the
अपना
word.
जंप.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride and pray that fate is on our side.
ये जो स्लाइड के साथ एक्यूरेसी आती है अलेक्सा, बहुत खतरनाक है. स्लाइड एक्यूरेसी. मैं ट्राई किया, मुझे लगा कि मतलब एक चीज और है अलेक्सा, स्लाइड करने के बाद सारी WASD से हाथ हटा लीजिए. स्लाइड जैसे करिए, WASD से हाथ हटा लीजिए. अगर WASD पे हाथ रखे हैं तो सारा एक्यूरेसी गिर जाती है. ये चीज मैंने देखा था. और उसके बाद जो है ना, स्विफ्ट प्ले में आप जज लीजिए.
So,
और
does the
वैंडल भी
fire
अच्छी है, लेकिन अगर
feel
किसी का
like a
फर्स्ट
part
शॉट
of you?
एक्यूरेट सेट हो,
Or-
मेरे लिए स्पेक्टर अच्छी लगती
or
है
I
मेरे
don't
को.
know, like-
क्योंकि एक तो वो स्लाइड
like
के
something
हाथ
else
में,
inside
मतलब
you?
हाफ स्लाइड में ही
No,
हाथ में आ
it
जाती
has
है
to be
एलेक्सा. पहली बात
Has
तो
to?
वो और चलने
What if
भी
it's
लगती है
not?
बढ़िया सी वो.
Alright.
इसलिए उसको लेता हूँ.
How?
वो बढ़िया लगती है. या तो फिर सॉर्टी एलेक्सा,
Sometimes
सॉर्टी बहुत
the
खतरनाक
stone
है.
magic
ये ऑन
feels
ट्राई
like
करता हूँ.
something else in me. It's me. But it's not me. You know?
You have to feel the magic as part of you.
एक चीज और है अलेक्सा,
Can't control it
पता
till
नहीं
you
आपने
admit it's
डिफरेंस
yours.
नोट किया कि नहीं. पहले क्या होता था कि आप अगर मतलब क्या कहते हैं,
Comparing
ई
magic?
एबिलिटी अगर
It's
यूज
nice
करते हैं ना
to have
अलेक्सा,
someone else who understands.
उसके बाद आपको थोड़ा
what it's
मोड़ा
like for you as a
दाएं
mage?
होना होते रहना पड़ता था ताकि आप स्लाइड कर सकें. अब क्या है अलेक्सा, अगर मान लीजिए मेरे बगल में बंदा खड़ा है, मुझे पता है, ठीक है अलेक्सा, और मैं सिर्फ ई पे कनेक्ट
I had
करके
to
राइट
accept
क्लिक
that
कर
while
दूंगा तो
magic
तुरंत
comes
स्लाइड
from
कर
the
जाऊंगा. मुझे
fade,
दाएं बाएं होने की
the
जरूरत
power
नहीं
to
है.
harness it
समझ रहे
comes
हैं
from
अलेक्सा?
me.
You make it sound so
तो ये
easy.
चीज मुझे लगता है ज्यादा
You know how many
खतरनाक
times
है,
I set
क्योंकि
my
एक तो
bed
आप
on
साउंड
fire?
नहीं करते हो,
My mother had to get
बंदे को
special
पता नहीं
sheets.
होता बगल में आप हो, और आप बस कहते हो स्माइल प्लीज
You'll get
स्माइल.
there.
Rook's
समझ रहे हैं
lucky to
अलेक्सा
have
क्या
you.
होता होगा?
Yep.
और ये मैंने अल्ट की और मैं शांति से बैठ गया. समझ रहे हैं अलेक्सा?
हाँ.
वो बंदा आया और मैंने बस जूम जूम लेजर कर दिया सारा को. मुझे लगता है जो नियॉन साइलेंट किलर की तरह खेलते वो लोग और खतरनाक है, क्योंकि पता ही नहीं होता कब आएगी नियॉन सारी बगल से. और एबिलिटी में आप स्लाइड भी कर सकते हो अलेक्सा, मतलब समझ रहे हो? जूम जूम करो, बंदा जैसे आपको मारने वाला है, राइट क्लिक पे क्लिक कर दो, आप दाएं हो गए.
This place isn't
और
big
वो भी
enough to
जूम
keep
जूम
every
करते
corpse you
करते.
guys find.
Zara
मतलब
spoke
सोच
to
रहे
Ilaria
लेजर
before she
लेजर स्लाइड.
died. Emmerich can talk to the
ये
dead.
देखिए,
I
ऐसे
have
खड़ा
to
हूँ.
know.
ये कुछ
I
नहीं
wouldn't
करना.
have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light
मुझे बस कुछ नहीं करना है. ये ऐसे यहाँ खड़ा हूँ और ये बस.
Tell us
तुरंत
about
स्लाइड हो जाऊंगा.
Ilario della
देख रहे
Morte.
हैं? हल्का मतलब अगर मुझे ए पे होना है, ए की तरफ. अगर डी दबा के डी की तरफ.
Does both. Elaborate.
ये चीज ज्यादा खतरनाक है.
Took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
If that's what he wanted, why imprison you? Why not just kill you? No offense.
It's a fair question.
ISO 7810.
Death was the original plan. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
No.
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Oh,
Resin God gives many gifts.
Elgranon? Ilario's working with Elgranon?
Her spirit's strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you gonna do?
Take away everything from him.
पीछे फ्रंट में कोई अबे PC पे गैरेज विंडो अननोन नहीं पता कहाँ पे
Tell me about Anaris.
गार्जियन अब ज्यादा ठीक लगती है मेरे साथ क्योंकि उसके साथ कोई छेड़खानी नहीं की उन्होंने
Tell
इसलिए
me about the war.
मुझे लग रहा था कि मतलब वो जो एलेक्स दाएगा वो क्या करते हो ना उसके साथ वेंडल के साथ समझ रहे हो लेकिन दाएं बाएं उनके शॉट लेते वो अब आपका गार्जियन के साथ होता है तो गार्जियन मेरे ख्याल से थोड़ी सी बात कह सकते हैं
So demons. He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
What's going on?
I'm trying to find out why Syrian would help Anaris. It just gets worse. Harder to understand. Now he wants to meet. Syrian, I mean, to explain himself.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into demons.
I know.
Window,
Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
He's still your brother, even if he's made some bad choices. Some really bad choices.
That's the thing. The Syrian I know cared, loved his people more than anything. He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
Sometimes people change, and not always in a good way.
Do they change that much? Become monsters overnight? When I thought he died, it almost broke me. I don't know if I can do that again.
So what are you gonna do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him. Convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
See what.
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.